And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against the Chicago White Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill today, Jonathan Cannon.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Randy Arozarena, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. In for a strike and a count 1-2. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Cal Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Scoops it up barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner on at first with one gone. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Cannon, a 6'6" righty, 24 years old, and he was a third-round pick in 2022. Next offering is in for a strike. Raleigh over at first with one away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Sosa makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, you know, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. That one the other way. And that'll do it. One left for Seattle. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. On the hill for the Mariners, Logan Gilbert.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Here's the second baseman,
And
Chase
leading off for the
Meidroth.
White Sox, second baseman, Chase Meidroth.
Inside, and that's ball one.
1-0.
That clips the corner.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Had him out front for strike three.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The other way. Over to first. And Benintendi is out. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to the second from the south side. No score. So digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Cannon back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The wind of the pitch.
2-2.
That's
3 balls,
inside,
2
and the
strikes.
count's full. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. One out, base is empty. And that
And
misses. 2-0.
2-0.
Ripped to short. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh is designated hitter Dominic Canzone.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. Fly ball center field. Robert moves under it. Nabs it, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Be my ambition, be my addiction. Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This my addiction. I know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this.
Luis Robert
And
now.
leading off for the White Sox, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
Just
Oh, that's
missed.
the ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Outside low, and it's 2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Next offering upstairs.
3-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Pitch misses. Now 2-0.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Check swing called strike. 2 balls and a strike. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And there's ball four. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at him. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Edgar Quero steps to the plate for the White Sox. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Lenny and Sosa, the next to hit.
Lenny Sosa.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. No score. Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Coming out, Robert, and he's there. 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. J.P. Crawford, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup at the plate, Randy Arozarena. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That's down and in. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, catcher.
And now the
Cal
catcher
Raleigh.
comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh reached on an infield single his first time. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. That's a strike, and a count 1-2.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Oh,
This one in the dirt.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Mariners leave one, and we're still knotted at 0. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Leading off for the White Sox, right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Kyle Teel now at the plate. That one a little bit high. 1-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back. And out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind him for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now it's the second baseman, Chase Meidroth. Led off the game with a strikeout. Just missed. Bounce to third. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and it's a full count. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow
Now
death.
batting,
With 2 strikes, you're
left
looking to
fielder,
protect.
Andrew
And halfway to the plate, you know
Benintendi.
you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Benintendi stands in now and watches strike one. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting, shortstop, Colson.
So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, 2 outs. Robert will hit next. 0-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Two on, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. 0 for 1 so far.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Check swing, called strike. And that skips in the dirt.
That's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Out to short, Montgomery gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's one of the best shortstops in the sport, no doubt about it. And he put his skills on display once again right there. Great stop on the backhand, but it was the transfer and throw for me that really stood out. With the speed going down the line, there's no way he gets the out any other way. That was impressive.
Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Naylor measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next, Eugenio Suarez went down on strikes his first time through. Tap foul at the plate. With the go-ahead run at the plate, top half of inning number 4. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. Man at second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting, second
And
baseman,
stepping in for the
Jorge
Mariners,
Polanco.
Jorge Polanco. Grounded out his first time up. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one.
2-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. There's the strike.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Gilbert with the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Carroll now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Yeah, that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Right side, hard hit. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, first baseman, Lenny Sosa.
2 down, base is empty. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Raleigh gathers, throws to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the White Sox 1 and the Mariners nothing. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Cannon back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jordan Leisure preparing to come on if needed. Boozer, the lefty, warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line drive and out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And up next for Seattle, Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1. And that one sliced foul.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Whoa.
That one ripped. Nice grab.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Hard hit right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the White Sox 1 and the Mariners nothing. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Tauchman. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, Kyle Teel, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, called strike. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Edward Bizardo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Brash warming up as well. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Whoa.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate. That one at 95 missed up
3-2.
top. And now it's 3-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the second baseman, Chase Meidroth. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Benintendi to the plate, 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
1 ball, no strike.
Move to first. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Boog, you got to move your feet, as footwork is so important on those pickoff throws over to first, and can be a little easy to get twisted up and throw across your body, and he didn't have much of a lead over there at all, so I doubt he was trying to do anything more than just keep him honest, which makes that error hurt even more.
And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
And that is out of play. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Tauchman up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 now.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Logan Gilbert departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So
Seattle.
Luke Jackson gets the call.
Number
He has a
49.
great slider with tons
Luke
of movement.
Jackson.
Colson Montgomery now at the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That crosses the plate, and now they're just one strike away from getting out of this mess. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. There's a strike. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Grant Taylor getting loose out there. Boozer, a left-hander, also throwing. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. That one outside. Ball 1. And look out as that one ran in and got him. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. That clips the corner.
One ball, one strike.
That's a little bit low.
Home plate umpire is trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that goes foul. Three-two on the way. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Now pitching for
Edward
Seattle.
Bizzardo comes on now.
Number 83, Edward Bizzardo.
And now here's the big
And
center
leading
fielder,
off to the
Luis
right
Robert.
side, Center fielder, Luis Robert Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. On the corner at the knees for a strike. Just misses with that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's inside. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. And delivers outside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Gabe Spire, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Got him. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Now batting, number
Edgar
7.
Caro digs in now. Into center. Rodriguez racing over to make the catch.
My temper short for the nonsense. I'm a boss. Me and you no contest. So go get lost. I've been busy flossing. I got options. Watching, but I don't want them. Being
Grant Taylor on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, 1-run game, and now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Josh Naylor. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. That's strike 2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert moves under it. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Suarez, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. A 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And we're starting over. It's 1-1.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Jorge Polanco will hit next. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Robert sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Late swing, foul to the left. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Not close with that one. It's 2-2. Hit in the air, center field. Robert under it. And that is that. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Matt Brash will take over here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And now the first baseman, Lenny Sosa.
First baseman,
Brash, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And another ball. And that one clips the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
In the air to left center, Rodriguez sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out.
now batting, right fielder,
Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now one missed.
2-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Teel. He's already homered here in this one. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside low, and 1-1. That's through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. And a swing and a miss, beat him with a fastball. Now a move being made at second base. On the pinch run for Seattle, Luke Raley. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Randy Arozarena, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Outside low, 1-0.
1-0.
2 outs. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Going, yeah, we in goal mode. Going, yeah, we
Now
in goal
pitching for
mode.
New
Seattle.
pitcher for the Mariners, Gabe
Number
Spire.
55. Gabe Spire.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Chase Meitroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And fouled off. The 0-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And 1-2.
2 strike.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate.
Andrew.
Well, first base open.
Benintendi.
Really no reason to pitch to this hitter right here. Put him on. Have the force at second first. Perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one not close. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Teal up to third on the wild pitch.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
And a good eye there.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The winning run at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Substitution now at first base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Brooks Baldwin.
Number
Colson
27.
Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Baldwin.
And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a
1
little
ball,
bit here
no
late.
strike.
Winning run at third, 1 down here in extra innings. In the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. And he boots it. Throw is offline. This one's over, and they will walk it off in extra innings.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through, extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue and call it is the good part. When you're living everything you thought of. I know single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm picking with my keys. Las Vegas residency. I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard.